Hello students, welcome to the next module. Today we'll be starting with adjoint of a matrix. Now what is adjoint of a matrix? It's a transpose of a matrix A that is given by the general form Aij n cross n. So this means we are talking about a square matrix. So it is basically the representation of transpose of cofactor of all the elements of a given matrix, square matrix. For example, we have a 2 by 2 square matrix which is represented in this particular manner. So transpose of adjoint A would be transpose of the cofactors of A11, A12, A21 and A22. So whenever we find out from a matrix, we find out the cofactors and take out the respective transpose. This means we are finding out adjoint of that particular matrix. Okay. Now, if we are talking about a square matrix, because usually cofactors and minors we find out in case of a square matrix. So, for a square matrix, always remember A into adjoint of A is equal to adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into identity matrix. So, this is a very important relation which needs to be remembered. That is, A matrix A into its adjoint is equal to its adjoint into matrix A is equal to determinant of A into its identity matrix. Now, what is a singular matrix? A singular matrix is a square matrix whose determinant is equal to 0. And non-singular matrix is a square matrix such that its determinant is not equal to 0. So, once we come to the next method, that is the matrix method of calculating the values in a linear equation, we'll be discussing about singularity of a matrix and non-singularity of a matrix. So for now, you need to remember that singular matrix is a square matrix whose determinant is equal to 0 and non-singular matrix is a square matrix whose determinant is not equal to 0. Likewise, if I have to find out determinant of product of two matrix, always remember it is equal to the product of determinant of matrix A and matrix B. So, determinant of AB is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. Also remember, determinant of adjoint of any matrix is equal to determinant of A to the power n minus 1, where n is the order of a matrix. So, suppose you have to find out the determinant of adjoint of a matrix whose order is 3. So this will be equal to its determinant to the power 3 minus 1, which is determinant of A to the power 2. A square matrix is invertible if and only if A is non-singular. If we have to find out inverse of a matrix, remember its formula is adjoint of A upon determinant of A. So invertible matrix is valid. It occurs, or we can say a square matrix is invertible only if A is not equal to 0. And when is A not equal to 0? When a matrix is non-singular, right? So these two are very important relationships. That is, determinant of a product of two matrix is equal to determinant of one matrix into determinant of another matrix. And determinant of adjoint of a particular matrix is determinant of that matrix to the power n minus 1, where n is the order of the square matrix. So beginning with the adjoint of matrices, how do we find out the adjoint of a matrix? Remember, as I told you, adjoint of matrix A is what? Transpose of a given matrix whose cofactors are. So let's find out the cofactors. And what are cofactors? They are the positional values into the minors, right? So this is a positive position, this is negative, and this is positive. Because this is A11, 1 plus 1 is 2, so that will give minus 1 to the power 2, which will be positive. This will be 1, 2 to the power 3, minus 1 to the power 3 will be negative. Likewise, A21, 2 plus 1 will be 3. So minus 1 to the power 3 will be again negative, and this will be positive. So what is minor of element 1? Eliminate. So this is 4. Likewise for this element, eliminate the row and the column. So this is 3. Likewise, eliminate this. So this is 2. And then eliminate this. So that's 1. Now we have to find out its transpose. So that is 4 minus 3 minus 2 and 1. That is adjoint of A. Right? Coming to question number 2. We have to find out adjoint of a 3 by 3 square matrix. So here, remember, adjoint of A would be what? The cofactor, transpose of the cofactor. So let's find out the cofactor. This has to be a positive. So we'll go alternatively. This is positive, this is negative because this is A12 position. 1 plus 2 gives us 3. This will be positive again. This will be negative. This will be positive. This will be positive. This will be negative. This will be negative and this will be positive. Right? So beginning with this, eliminate this particular column and this particular row. We have 3 minus 0, which is 3. Right? This is how we find out a minor for a 3 by 3 square matrix, the determinant of the remaining values, 4 values. Likewise, eliminate this particular row for this element and this particular column. So we have 2, 5, 2 and 1. So 2 ones are 2 minus 10. So that is 2 plus 10, which is 12. Right? For this element, eliminate this row and this column. So we have these 4 elements, 0 minus 6, so that's 6. Likewise, eliminate this row, this column and this row, minus 1, 2, 0, 1. Cross multiply. Minus 1, minus 0. If you want, you can first find out the minors and then the cofactors. But with practice, you'll get to know how to, directly apply and calculate it this way. Likewise, we have to find out the cofactor for this. Eliminate this row, this column. We have 1, 2, minus 2 and 1. Cross multiply. 1 minus 4. That's 1 plus 4, which is 5. Likewise, this row, this column. So that's 0 minus 2. So that's minus 2. Right? Then this particular column, this particular row, we have minus 5, minus 6. That is minus 11. For this element, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 elements whose determinant we have to find out. 5 minus 4 is 1. And then for this particular element, eliminate the row and the column. So we have 1 minus 1, 2 and 3, cross multiply. 3 minus 2. So 3 plus 2, that's 5. Whose transpose we are going to find out? 3 minus 12, 6, 1, 5, 2. This is minus 11, minus 1 and 5. So that's the adjoint of matrix A whose order is 3 by 3. This is how we are going to find out. Next we have to verify that the product of A into adjoint of A, we did this relation, A into adjoint of A is equal to adjoint of A into A is equal to determinant of A into identity matrix. So we have to verify this. Simply, we know matrix A. We can find out the adjoint of A. Remember, positive position, negative, positive. Negative, positive, positive, negative. This is negative, this is positive. For this element, eliminate this row, this column and this row. So we have these 4 elements. 0 into 0, 0. Next, this row, this column. We have these 4 elements. Find out the determinant. 9 minus 2. So that's 11. For this element, eliminate this. So that's 0 again. Likewise, for this, we have these 4. So minus 3 minus 0 is minus 3 plus here. Eliminate these. These 4 are the elements. So 3 minus 2, 1. For this, these 4, 0 minus 1. So that's plus 1. For this, minus 2 2 minus 0. For this, minus 2, minus 6, minus 8. For this, 0, minus 3. So 0 plus 3, 3. Transpose of this. So its transpose is 0, minus 11, 0, 3, 1 minus 1, 2, 8 and 3. Find out product of A into adjoint of A. So we have 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 0 minus 2, 1, 0, 3. And here adjoint, that's 0, 3, 2. Minus 11, 1, 8. 0 minus 1, 3. Right. We'll be finding out its product. Remember the tap rule? So we have 0, 11, 0. So that's 11. 3 minus 3, 0. Minus 2 is minus 2. Then we have 2 minus 8, 6. So we have 2 minus 8, 2 minus 8 minus 6, plus 6, 0. Again 0, 0, 0. This element would be 0. 9, 0, 2, 11. And this would be 2, 6, 0, minus 6, which would be 0 again. Again this is 0, 0, 0. So that's 0. That's 3. 0 minus 3 is again 0. And that's 2, 0, 9. That's 11. We need to check for this element. So we have 3, minus 1, 2 and minus 2. So that's 0. Right? So this is what we have the product as. Again, we'll be finding out the product in the reverse manner, adjoint of A into A. And let's see whether it comes out to be the same or not. Adjoint of A, 0, 3, 2, minus 11, 1, 8, 0, minus 1 and 3 into A. A is 1, minus 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 2, 1, 0, 3. Right. So we'll be finding out its product. Let's find it out here. 0, 9, 2, 11. 0, 0, 0, 0 again. That's 0, minus 6 plus 6, 0 again. Minus 11 plus 3, that's 0. Again 11, 0, 0 is 0. 11. 11 plus 0 is 11. Then again minus 22, minus 2, minus 22, minus 2, minus 24, plus 24 is 0 again. 0, minus 3 plus 3, 0, 0, 0 and 0, that's 0, 0, 2, 9, 11. Right? So what we can see that the product is the same. We'll verify equal to determinant of A into I. So remember, determinant of A into I. So how do we calculate the determinant? We can expand. We've already found out the cofactors, right? So that's for the adjoint of A. Let's say the cofactor of the given matrix. Let me write the matrix A over here again. So that's 1, minus 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 2, 1, 0, 3. If I expand across R1, it will be A11 into A11. And A11 is 0 plus minus 1 into minus 11 plus 2 into 0. So the determinant is 11. Right? So determinant value is 11. If we multiply this 11 with Identity matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. What do we get? Scalar multiplication 1 11 0 0 0 11 0 0 0 11. So what have we verified? Adjoint of A into A is equal to A into adjoint of A is equal to determinant of A into I. I hope it's clear, students. Right? Now, in the next question, that's question number 5, we'll be finding out the inverse of the following. Right? We had just discussed that what is inverse, or a given matrix is invertible, right? When it is invertible, if the determinant, or if the matrix is non-singular, or determinant is not equal to 0. So the formula is adjoint of A upon determinant of A. That's the formula to find out the inverse. So let's find out the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is transpose of the cofactors, right? So cofactor of this positional values, first of all, this is positive, this is negative, this is negative, this is positive. So cofactor plus 3. For this it will be minus 4. For this it will be minus 2. And for this it will be 2. So its transpose would be 3 minus 4, 2 and 2. So that's the adjoint. We can simply find out the determinant. Cross multiply, that's 6 minus 8. So that is 14, right? So what is A inverse? Adjoint of A upon determinant of A. So what is adjoint? It's 3, 2 minus 4, 2 divided by 14, or I can write this as 3 by 14, 2 by 14, minus 4 by 14, 2 by 14. This is how we find out the inverse. I hope it's clear to you, students. Please practice till question number 5 until we start with question number 6 in the next class. Thank you.